Hi guys, welcome to Family Create. I hope you're all doing well. So last week I published a video with 3 of these watches. So I've got the OnePlus Watch 3 here, 47mm, and I've got the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic, 46mm, and I've got the Pixel Watch 4 here, 41mm. So the video that I published was basically looking at the best display out of the 3 watches. And I've got some great feedback, so thank you for that. The feedbacks really does help shape my content. And I've got some requests as well. And one of the requests was to do the same video again, but this time with the white watch face, so you guys can take a better look at the display and the bezel of each of these watches and see what looks best. And with the white watch faces, you can see the brightness, the clarity, and also for me display, and the watch faces in white just looks amazing really. So definitely I will most likely use white faces more often. So the reason why I don't use white watch faces very often is they have more impact on the battery. Also with my previous watches, I tend to use more of the Pixel watches, 1, 2, 3, and now on the 4th one. The Pixel watches tend to have really big bezels, but with the Pixel Watch 4 the bezel is smaller and it does actually look really nice. So I'm most likely going to be using the white watch faces more often now. So let's take a closer look. With the 3 watches, I'm using exactly the same watch faces, exactly the same complications and color schemes, and also the brightness is set on the brightest on all of them with AOD on, and also raised to wake. And just looking at the brightness itself, I'm not sure if this is visible on the camera, but brightness wise, to me the Pixel Watch looks the brightest, followed by the OnePlus Watch 3, and then the 8 Classic seems slightly darker. And if we're looking at the white, OnePlus Watch 3 and Pixel Watch 4 looks more like the crystal white, whereas the white on the 8 Classic has slight tint to it, so it's not crystal white. So they all look amazing anyway, but I just want to again point out, like the previous video, although the Pixel Watch is the smallest here and this is the biggest, the one in the middle, the Watch 8 Classic, somehow just seems smaller than the Pixel Watch, even though in size Pixel Watch is smaller, which may be due to the design of the watch that makes the watch face appear smaller. Anyway, so for this video what I'm going to do is add a bonus in. Let's bring in the King, which is the Ultra. So here's all the 4 watches, guys, with the same watch face, the same brightness. Let us know what you think. Drop a comment and tell us your views. So the Ultra is 47mm, exactly same size as the OnePlus Watch 3. And my husband will be doing a video soon with all of these watches and the Ultra. So keep an eye out for that. And now let's take a closer look at each of these watches. So here first we have the OnePlus Watch 3. Take a closer look and look how the bezel is. As you can see, all the complications, there's quite a few here. And then you've got the hour hand, minutes hand, and the seconds. Look at the clarity and look at the bezel. With the OnePlus Watch 3, you still can see quite a bit of a bezel. With the white watch face, that's pretty obvious. However, with the black watch face, that's not obvious at all. It just looks part of the watch face. Moving on to the 8 Classic. And here you have the rotating bezel, which is quite big, and in terms of height is quite a bit as well. Then you have this marked ring that goes all the way around, which also stands out. And inside the screen, you can see a tiny black bezel. If you look closely, it's not very big, it's not very visible, but with the white watch face I can see it. With the black watch face you wouldn't see that. And as you can see, all the complications are there. We've put the same complications in, and it looks smaller compared to the OnePlus Watch 3. So even though it's small, I think the main thing is, are they readable? And they are absolutely readable. And we need to look at the brightness. Brightness wise, I feel like out of the whole lot of the watches, all 4 of them, the brightness on the 8 Classic is slightly less compared to the OnePlus Watch 3, Pixel Watch 4, and also the Ultra. Out of all of them, I think the 8 Classic has the lowest brightness, but still it's bright enough. So the Watch 8 Classic has 3000 nits brightness, and I just want you to compare. Look at the gear in the middle, the way it's moving. Look at the clarity of that, and then look at the clarity of the gear on the Watch OnePlus 3. Which one looks better? And the OnePlus Watch 3 has 2200 nits of brightness. So when we're comparing the OnePlus Watch 3 with the 2200 nits brightness with 3000 nit brightness, you'd expect the OnePlus Watch 3 to be a lot less, but it actually looks better in my view in real life here than the 8 Classic, which looks slightly darker. This could also be because of the design. To me it's very enclosed, so it just gives that view of being dark. Same with the Pixel Watch 4, it's also 3000 nits brightness, but let's take a closer look. So again, look at the brightness. With the Pixel Watch, I feel like it gives more of a 3D view compared to the 8 Classic, probably because of the 360 actual display. But if I just turn, can you see it's like a slight dome, and I think this is what gives that view of a more 3D effect. But look at the gear in the middle, the clarity of that, and the brightness. The only thing is, with the Pixel Watch 4, the bezel, although they've reduced the bezel, it still looks quite big compared to the rest of the watches I've shown you so far. But either way, when you have a black watch face, it just looks amazing because you can't see the bezel at all. With a white watch face, you can still see it. Having said that, the Pixel Watch 4 still looks amazing with the bezel, as the previous watches had much bigger bezel on them. And I've used the Pixel Watch with this white watch face all day today, and actually I've grown to like it now. It doesn't look bad in the white. Although it does stand out a bit more, it still goes well with it. I think my only concern with the Pixel Watch, because it doesn't really have any physical bezel to protect the screen, because the rest of the glass on the watches are crystal sapphire, and Pixel Watch is the only one that doesn't have a crystal sapphire glass. So my worry is obviously the possibility of scratches. The risk is very high, and very little protection if you struck your hand on something or knock on something. Like now, while I'm recording, I've hit my hand a few times on the bottom of the camera holder. So that's one worry with that one. So have a look, guys, and tell me what you think. Moving on to the Galaxy Watch Ultra. This is the 2024 Ultra. So let's take a closer look at the Watch Ultra. So we got the white ring that goes around with the marking, and then we have a little silver ring complementing the white ring, which is quite tiny as well. And then inside we have the white watch face. With the Galaxy Watch Ultra, there is actually no black bezel. That's only the silver ring that we can see that goes around. So ultimately, the white watch face looks the best on the Ultra because of the design, the way the display's been done without a black bezel inside. So the whole white watch face is taken over the full screen. There's nothing else other than the watch face. And then the silver ring around the white ring that's outside. So this, I think, looks amazing. So this, I think my husband bought in July 2024. And he's been using it since then. It's had good use and been to everywhere really where he's been, and some extreme weathers as well. And it's so tough. It's like an armor. I mean, if you look at the screen, not a single scratch. And by the way, we don't use screen protectors any of our watches, but I am actually considering putting one on the Pixel Watch 4 because I'm worried about the scratches. I haven't put one on still because I'm just enjoying using it like that, because I think once you put a screen protector, the actual clarity and the amazing looks that it gives with the watch faces, the shine kind of goes down a little. So guys, this is all 4 of them. Comment down below and let me know your opinion and how you would rate them in terms of brightness and best display. So guys, I'd like to ask you guys to take a moment to give us a like and support us by subscribing. It really helps our small channel grow and help us motivate to make more content. So thank you so much for that, and thank you for all the support you have given us so far. So anyway, guys, all the watches, the displays are fantastic. This is just my personal opinion that I've given you. That's how I see it here. Let me know what you guys feel. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you found the video helpful and informative. If you have, please do give it a like and support us by subscribing. By the way, do keep your notification bells on for our upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, do take care. Bye-bye.